Listen, mister, when I said I want an open floor plan, that's not what I meant. Well, hello, my name is Chuck Ross, and we are taking a tour of an old world that I used to play on. Probably about, I think I started it in 2019, and then I think I stopped playing probably February of 22, I think, judging by the update that it was on when I loaded it up. And I think this will be interesting. Now, I'm not doing like a normal episode this week because I'm doing a lot of stuff, and I want to have like a complete thing done rather than just sort of like halfway through a thing. So in the meantime, have fun. And hello! Here I am in a world that I used to play on. This is exactly spawn point. I marked it off like this. And let's go a little tour, shall we? So we have my inventory, we have infinity bow, we have sharpie, we have smooth, and I think I pretty much stopped there. Yep, pretty much. So this is the base that I was working on at the time. It was, I think, mostly in a cave, and I didn't really bother doing a whole lot of exterior stuff on this build. Even at this time, these didn't work. I mean, it kind of works, but it really doesn't. So let's go inside. Did they not have... Because at this point, I definitely would have used the stripped oak or the stripped wood that is just... I can never remember what that's called. Where is it? Is this a thing yet? It is. I just didn't do it. Okay. Well, welcome to my main base. There's not a whole lot in this specific area. This was also right around the time that those AFK fishing things were all the rage. So I would quite often just sort of... I would just break that out of a section, and this is just a lot of... Man, those used to be overpowered. Oh, man. There's a lot of wool. I don't know what that was for. A little enchanting setup thing. What's in here? Just... Okay. What's in here? Okay, so we've got gear, rockets, redstone. I think that's just coal. Beacon, lapis, ore for some reason. Wallet. I'm playing on a single player. I don't know why I would have called it that, but apparently I did. Okay, just kind of junk stuff, I guess. What? Lava? Why did I need that much lava? What was I doing? That's a lot of sea lanterns. Cool. Nether quartz, okay. Okay, well, that's cool. Yeah, okay. Really left that door open? Okay. Well, let's maybe sleep. Do I not have one in my inventory? I will probably bring this along for the tour. So down here we had an animal pen, I think. Yeah. This is kind of neat. I vaguely remember that this was kind of just open, if I recall. So I think there might have been like a little platform here. Like the dirt was up here a little bit. And then if you came over, there was just hole in the ground where I was keeping the animals there. And I think that's why I decided to stick that. I guess I didn't finish making this water thing. Yeah, I definitely didn't do that. Or I did it and then it broke and then I just completely ripped it up. I have zero patience for most redstone stuff, especially if I have to try to troubleshoot it. Let's see, I think... Yeah, okay. It's there. Nothing interesting. I think we'll hold off on that. I don't think there's anything interesting... Oh. Yeah, I used to do this. So, I didn't quite get the mechanics of, like, how things... Oops. I didn't quite get the mechanics of how mushrooms worked. So, I thought they had to be in, like, very low light. And not just, you know, anywhere other than directly in the sunlight. So, yeah, I definitely did that a lot, because you can grow it right here. I mean, I could probably grow it, like, here if I wanted to. Now, before we go in the portal, there is at least one other thing in this area. Down this hallway. Let's see if this works. It does. Does it close? Ooh, I must have watched a tutorial a whole bunch for that. Yeah, I remember I was going to connect these two. Okay. That's very modern. I don't know if I like that. It's not bad. It's missing some stuff, I think. What is this? Oh, probably just to get a screenshot. What's in here? Because I gotta be honest, I didn't leave myself a whole lot of notes for, like, what everything was, which I don't think anyone really does anyway. Okay. Okay. These probably aren't even particularly good horses. Oh, I don't have saddles. Okay. Well, I guess let's go inside, see what's up there. Really? Oh. Okay. All that for, like, just a normal second floor. It's certainly a thing. Actually, let me take a fly around, see if it looks better that way. You know what? No, it's not bad. It's just definitely not the style that I think I would go for these days. I'm trying to remember, because around this time, I probably would have been watching something. I don't know. What is down here? Okay, this feels very, like, B-double-O modern, or, like, trying to do that. Okay. I actually don't hate this storage room. And what was over here? Was this farms? Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually pretty cozy. I like this. Good job, me. What was gonna go there, I wonder? Probably smelting room would be my guess. And what is down here? This is entirely unnecessary. Okay, just more mines. I am going to assume that I didn't put anything at the end of these, and that these are just strip mines. Cool. I think it's time to move on from here. I might take a little bit of a fly around, because I don't think I built anything else in this area, but I know there's definitely stuff quite far away, and I'll show you why I know that's the case in a second. Man, I really do love the dark oak forest. Just the grass is such a nice color. The trees are a nice color. I kind of like this hallway. My storage system is a little better than this. Not by a whole lot, though, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the world then. Nice. There are a couple of things I think they should be on this world. Okay, I do have a boat. There are a couple of things on this world that I definitely think I want to show off. So we have access to the nether roof up here, and nothing is up here. I never quite got around to building the gold farm. Oh, that is weird. The scaffolding is definitely a different color now, right? Okay, so what is this way? I am kind of curious, because I'm assuming it's not as far as that one with the ice path. Oh, okay, this is the end. I definitely didn't do anything here. Might as well check it out. Actually, what is up here? I know I didn't build anything up here, but what is up here? I think I like this color scaffolding more than I do the new one. Is that an iron farm? Did I... What? Oh. Oh, okay. I have an iron farm. I didn't even remember that. What? Okay. Okay, that doesn't look great. Not a huge fan of that. That's better newer. Oh, got calcium, bone broth, and bone boy. Okay. What are you? I'm assuming mending? Doze trade, though. That's pretty good. I kind of really like this house. This little guy over here. I think I would have done a little bit more of the... There's definitely things I would have changed. I just, the way that it's set up here. This floor is a choice, for sure. How many different farms did I need? Like, and a villager breeder. Okay, that's what this is. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, this is not bad. I was definitely not done with this area, but I mean, the entire world is going to be like that, so. Was this just an infinite water source, or was I doing something? Hey, it still works. Oh, that's not great, but oh well. Yeah, this definitely used to be a village, and I just, because there was an end city right at, or the end portal right underneath it, I decided to make it into a different thing. So that's kind of cool. I kind of like that little house design. I definitely used a very similar chimney idea when I was making that house on bedrock. Ooh, the cobblestone and the andesite, that's pretty nice. And for what it is, I kind of like that kind of double slanted roof thing. I think I will call this area good, but that's cool. I'm very glad I went this way, because I was I was very seriously just like, nah, that's not going to be worth it. I'm glad I did, though. So how do I find the end portal? I think there was like a scaffolding. It was close to the beach. Here we go. It's all coming back to me now. Wait, what's over here? Nothing. Oh man, is the moss more vibrant in this version? I like that. Let's see. Okay, I'm not seeing an ender, so there is that. Okay, now we go down the other path. Like I said, let's see. I started this world in 2019. I wish I could tell you when. I just know it was 2019. And I know that the last time I logged on would have been, judging by the fact that this is a 1.16.4 world, I think. I updated it to 1.16.5 just recently for some reason. But I know that that would have been like February, I think, of 21. So I played on it for... Oh, I have 2 areas to go. Oh, that's choices. Oh, I started putting glass up here. Okay. And then a right. And I was doing a diagonal. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I remember building this thing. I cannot believe I brought a horse all the way out here. Honestly, I probably rode it out here. Yeah, and it's actually not that far. But yeah, this was, oh man, I think this was Nembomb? A Nembomb, design? Would be my guess. Right, I think there used to be... Okay, yeah. So there was this other design that was like super complicated, and I never really felt like it worked great, but I don't remember what it was. And then I replaced it with this other one. How do I guess I just flip that. Those are going. And unpower you. Okay. So then as that goes... I mean, this is pretty standard design, honestly. This still gets made a lot. So those are going to flip, and then they all got dropped. Oh, yeah, and then if it doesn't make it, it goes around back in a loop. Nice. Good job, me. And next, we got to fly that way. And if we go just over here, we see a guardian farm. Man, this took forever. I think that's just concrete? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fish, 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 and empty. Got a little enchanting set up over here. Oh, I have, well, 1 stack, or one double chest. Since I'm here, I might as well top off my elytra, huh? There we go. Man, I'm gonna have to do that on my world sometime soon, because I definitely want to use prismarine and sea lanterns and all that. But yeah, this was a lot of work. Now, I don't think this is the way that you do prismarine farms anymore, but this used to be the way that you do it. I'm pretty sure nowadays you just get a bunch of soul sand and jump them up and then push them into a portal, I think. I think that's the way they do it these days. And then I've got a little house over here. I still love this house. It's a little beach house. Man, that looks that looks kind of familiar now that I look at it. Huh. That's kind of funny. That is very similar to the one that I built on the Java coast. Enchantment setups all over the place. Man, I really do like the scaffolding in this version better. What do I got? Let's see. Okay. I was fully setting up out here, huh? Let's see what's down here. Just entrance. I don't think there's anything down here. Yeah. One of those sugarcane dupers. Wow, that's quite the book. I don't know if these still work. I mean, still work in the version that I'm currently in. I'm gonna say that's a no. Wow, so I just took most of the beacon and then just left the top. Okay. Did I do anything on this island? I did not. Man, it is so funny how similar that is to the one that I built. That's crazy. Because I remember building this beach house, and I remember loving it, but I didn't realize I just fully ripped this from like 4, possibly 5 years ago. I'm putting a lot of faith in old me, and I probably shouldn't, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Ooh. Where does this go? Is this just to get to new terrain? Because... what is this? Is this cobblestone? Oh, okay. Oh... is this where I think it is? So, first of all, I had a tendency to sort of like start a world, do a bunch, and then go, meh, I'm tired of this, and then go and do something else. So this, I think there's like an almost completely gone or significantly less progress than I thought of trying to light this thing up for witherheads, probably. And this is the quickest and dirtiest setup to do a gold farm, where you get in the middle here, you shoot at one of these guys, and then just like lead them in here. I don't even think this works terribly well, I'm gonna be honest. I think this works pretty poorly, actually. But if you're really desperate, you can technically use it. Oh man, I forgot about you guys. By the way, this would have been the version that brought those in. The 1.16, I think. I believe that was the Nether update. Where is the entrance? Hello? I think on the other side of this is a jungle island. If I'm remembering. Oh, yep. This is my jungle island. Now let me tell you a sad, sad story. You see, I was having some computer problems. And what it would do, I think it was my power supply, is occasionally it would just shut off. Just like hard shut off. And what that tended to do was, I think, if Minecraft was in the process of saving, that it would corrupt the world. And what that did was this. This was a jungle island that I had completely removed all trees from. I completely cleared it. I lit it up. I was going to build something here because look at the grass. It's so good. So to give you an idea, you've got this chunk right here, and then this chunk, and then a beach chunk that just sort of got placed here. Yeah, it was so bad. Now, part of that is probably my fault because I'm pretty sure there were a couple of times. Yeah, and see, like, it even reset the chunks entirely. Like, I had taken care of all of that. Those were all gone. But a couple of times, I was probably just annoyed that... Oh, I remember. On top of that, sorry, I'm kind of jumping all over the place because, like, it's coming back to me. But I remember, I think at, like, one of these two, there was a shulker box. And it was a good shulker box. And it got reset, so like the shulker box was still there, but it was empty. And man, it was devastating. It just, oh, there's stuff down there. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Yeah, so part of it is probably my fault because when I first realized that my computer was shutting off, I definitely should have just stopped. Especially the first time I realized that I was having like chunk malfunctions or whatever you would call this. But I kept going. I was just like, you know what? I'm still going to play and it's going to be whatever. And then this all happened. And unfortunately, that is just fully my fault. I should have just stopped. I loved this world so much and all the stuff that I'd done in it. Like, it's not even a lot. It's just, what is that? And honestly, though, looking at it again, it's got a look to it. If it was more extreme, I think it would look almost cool. But yeah, this was a pain. Wow, that's like 4-year-old leaf decay. Now, I definitely saw an opening over here, and I think we're gonna look at that. Might be kind of hard to see what I was trying to do with all of the chunks shuffled. Yeah, and I had a farm over here as well. How far out are we anyway? We are 5,000 blocks out. Okay. To the north, I guess? Now, where was that opening? Here we go. I think this is the opening. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, this would have been fully clear, I think. Ooh. If we do any more of these tours, you'll find that probably is a bit of a theme in my worlds. I tended to do that a lot. Man, what was I going to do in here? I don't remember. I don't think there's anything down here of interest. Well, I'm kind of curious about that giant smelter setup. Okay. Yeah, not a whole lot of interest. Okay. Now, believe it or not, this is not the first computer problem that I've had. The first one that I remember, I guess that would have been shortly before I got this world, because I had this one computer. Eventually the hard drive just like fully got corrupted or something, and so it lost all of my worlds. They were unrecoverable. So I don't have any of like the, oh yeah, 2011 Minecraft world or anything like that. They're all gone, which that kind of sucks. I have ones from 2019, I guess, so it's not the worst. Honestly, it's still kind of crazy to me that it's only been like 4 years since I stopped playing this game. Not this game, but this world. And I mean, I remember building something like this here, but that is not what I remember it looking like. Now, that is everything from this world. However, I do have another one. I think you were here? Let's put you there. So I have another world that is also corrupted. So let's go there. And welcome to the world called Screw Sand. I think I had just died in a hardcore world that was in a desert, if I recall. So I made this one and called it that. Now, this one also had a similar problem where the world got corrupted from the power outage thing. So my base is not where it's supposed to be, but it is where it is. So I'm actually going to go into creative mode just to fly around and show you. This is what I got. It's I didn't go in this world terribly long because, well, this happened pretty fast, and that kind of ruined my day. I'm not gonna lie, that did not make me feel happy. So if you oh, what a mess. As you can see, I didn't make it terribly far in this world because I built my house and then it did that. So that's cool. I have to admit though, it's got a look to it. Just having like random outcroppings all over the place. I think that's kind of interesting. I'm not a huge fan of it doing that to my house, but yeah. I mean, I could go over and show you all the little chunks that are out of place, but I mean, that kind of shows you how scrambled this place is. Oh, it looked pretty good too when it was built. Very clean, very nice, and that's where the rest of my tree farm went. Okay. I mean, I was fairly early game. I got decent enough diamond all over the place, but I was definitely not nearly as advanced as the other world that I was in. Very tempting to update that, but I don't want to touch it. So I would give you an actual tour, but I can at least take you to my front door, but it kind of doesn't go from there. There's that. I also have broken chests, which don't make noise. Oh, where'd you come from? So that's what happens. I don't know where the other half of this chest is, because it should be on this wall? No, this one over here. But they're not here. And I don't think they disappeared, because pretty much right after this happened, I probably would have just rage quit. But yeah, so thanks for going on a little bit of a trip down memory lane for me and seeing the two worlds that I'm showing you. I've got plenty of others because I tended to skip around a lot. I do have an old creative world that I think would be fun to look at. But in the meantime, thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned because I'm making quite a bit of progress on that castle, and I think that'll be fun. So in the meantime, thanks so much for watching. I've been Chuck Ross, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.